Evan, what is wrong with you, man? Why would you spend $100 trillion of Dad's money on a rainforest cafe restaurant? Didn't you think that sounded a little bit suspicious to you? How was I supposed to know that I had to negotiate for a lower price? That is the #1 rule of business, Evan. Relax, Dad. You're still a billionaire. A billionaire with a B, not a T. I'm basically poor now, like your friend. Wow, thanks. You better find a way to make me this money back, Evan, or else I'm gonna disown you as my son. I'll just put on the pig costume and dance in front of your ice cream shop. That's how we made $100 trillion in the first place. I'll just do it again. Come to Piggly Wiggly's Ice Cream Palace for some amazing ice cream.
We don't like you anymore. We like the penguin across the street better.
Come one, come all to Penguin's Ice Cream Palooza. What the heck? Evan, I am officially disowning you as my son. No! Curse you, Penguin! Hey cousin, if I broke your Lego Millennium Falcon, would you be mad at me or no? Yes, I'd be very mad at you. Oh, okay. Yeah, he totally broke your Lego set, and I helped him do it. Evan, what the heck are you doing here? My dad kicked me out of the house for no good reason. It was a very good reason, Evan. You spent $100 trillion of his money on a rainforest cafe. That's more than any person has ever spent in the history of the world. That rainforest cafe was beautiful. Listen, I need somewhere to stay. You can't stay here. Why not? Because my mom hates the people I hang out with, especially you. What is that turtle doing in my house? It's not a turtle, Mom. It's a boy from my school. His name's Evan. His dad kicked him out of his house. Can you stay here? It's okay to say no. Absolutely not. Go stay somewhere else, you turtle. I stole my dad's wallet. I can pay you. You'll pay? I'm sure we can find somewhere for you to sleep. Are you still awake? Yes, Evan, I'm still awake. Can you believe that your mom is letting me sleep over your house? Well, this isn't really a sleepover. You're paying my mom so that you can stay in my house because you got kicked out of your dad's house. Do you want to pet my lizard? She should be around here somewhere. Evan, go to bed. It's 3 in the morning. I can't go to sleep without Raggedy Ann the Third. Where is she?
Ah! The Geico Gecko!
Oh, I think she's in your mom's room. Do not go in my mom's room. Too late! Hello? What was this lizard doing in my bed? Oh, well, she likes people who smell a specific way. Hey, you must have the same smell as me. I want you and your lizard out of my house now. Remember, I'm paying you with my dad's credit card. Fine, you can stay, but I don't want to see this stupid thing ever again. Okay. Toodaloo. These past couple of days have been really fun, haven't they? Well, it's been torture for me. You know, I'm almost glad that my dad kicked me out of my house. Although I do miss my rich lifestyle that I had living there. Here's a lot more quiet. Plus, I stole my dad's wallet, so I can buy whatever I want anyway. Evan! Dad! You came back for me? I didn't come back for you. I came back for my wallet. Who is yelling in my house? I didn't realize I was in the presence of a goddess. Thanks, but I'm basically taken by my son's other friend's dad. Trevor's dad doesn't like you, Mom, and he never will. Yes, he does! And in 10 to 20 years, we're gonna be married. Come on, Evan. I thought you kicked me out of the house. I'd rather you annoy me than this glorious woman. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. In the mansion at the top of the hill. I would never go out with someone like him. You realize he's a billionaire, right? I guess I'd reconsider. Okay, boys, have fun at your first day of school. We will, Auntie! I can't wait to start my first day of school! Wait, what? Why are you dropping him off at my school? I may or may not have lied about his age so that he could go to the same school as you. But he's still like 3 years too young to go to school here. He's not gonna do well in class. I wasn't expecting much out of him anyway. Besides, he's not gonna be in your class. He's still a couple years too young. So I don't know why you're complaining anyway. He's gonna try sitting with me at lunch. They serve lunch here too? I bet the food is so good. School is amazing. You're gonna regret saying that. School is not fun. You're gonna wish you were still going to baby daycare. Cousin, look! It's Sally! The girl you have a crush on! Hey, Sally! My cousin has a crush on you! Do you have a little cousin that I can be boyfriend-girlfriend with? This is not gonna go well. Hey, cousin! Can I sit in that empty seat with you? No, that's Kevin's seat. No, it's alright. I'll go sit at another table for today. Oh man, you made Kevin sit at another table. I just wanted to see how my cousin's first day went. Mine was great. Well, our teacher is super mean and he kicked out like half of the class. That's weird. My teacher's name is Mr. Williamson and he's super silly. He sang songs and we got to play at recess for like 3 hours today. Look, can you just go away? There's like 1 million kids around your age in this school. Go sit with them. You're making us look like dorks.
Yo, dudes, check it out. It's little Johnny. Hey, little Johnny. Hi, little Johnny.
Hi, guys. Whoa, you were just talking to the 8th graders. They're the coolest kids in school. How do you know all of them? I just asked them to be my friends and they said yes. Okay, I'll leave you alone now. No, don't leave. I want to be popular. Yo, dude, what the heck? Your cousin's popular now? He's friends with the 8th graders? What's up with that? Yeah, I guess. Why does it matter to you anyway, Trevor? Because I'm supposed to be the most popular kid in school. I can't be outranked by some little kid. But you're not popular. Yes, I am. Where is that little kid? I want to talk some sense into him. Hey, cousin, guess what? I have a girlfriend now. Wow, good for you, I guess. I bet it's a baby. She probably has a crush on me anyway. What's her name? Her name is Sarah. Sarah? Is she in 4th grade or is she in 8th grade? 8th grade, I think. You're dating 8th grade, Sarah? After school, you meet me right here. We're gonna tussle. Okay, I can't wait to cuddle. Wow, I'm making so many friends on the first day of school. Alright, come on, pack up your things, we gotta get out of here. Wait, cousin, we can't leave school yet. I have to say goodbye to all my friends. And Trevor said he wanted to meet me on the playground to cuddle. He didn't say cuddle, he said tussle. What does that mean? It means fight. That means I might get hurt. I know, that's why we gotta get out of here.
Hey, did you make little Johnny cry? No one messes with little Johnny. Yeah, no one.
Oh my gosh, it's the 8th graders. No, I swear, I didn't make my little cousin cry. Trevor wants to beat my cousin up. That's why he's upset.
Oh, don't you worry, little bro. We'll handle Trevor for you.
Thanks, 8th graders. You're my best friends. What's up, little kid? You ready for a beatdown or what? Hi, Trevor. My 8th grade friends said they'll handle this for me. The 8th graders?
Ow! Ow! I'm sorry, please.
Hey, pass me the ball. I want to score a touchdown. You can't score a touchdown in basketball, Evan, but whatever. Nice.
Hey, man, who threw that?
Evan, you almost just hit the 8th graders.
Did you throw that ball?
Well, yeah, but he passed the ball to me, so he's just as guilty. Thanks a lot, Evan.
You guys almost just hit little Johnny.
Oh no, 8th graders, it's okay. That guy over there is my cousin. Yeah, I'm his cousin.
Is he cool?
Oh yeah, he's the coolest person on earth.
If Johnny says you're cool, bro.
Yes, thank you. I'm friends with his cousin.
That's enough out of you, Turtle.
Hey everybody, you're all invited to my cousin and my house for a big party tonight. I don't know if that's a good idea. Hey man, I understand that your cousin and I kind of started off on the wrong foot. You tried to beat him up, Trevor. Well, I've moved past that, and I hope he can too, because I really want to go to his party tonight. Everyone else is going except for me. Party? What party? Hey, I can't wait for your cousin's party tonight. I didn't realize it was already his birthday. What? Hey cousin, I'm ready to go home. I have a very big birthday party tonight that I have to prepare for. You're throwing a birthday party tonight? Your birthday's in March. People have early birthday parties all the time. It's September. Plus, my mom is not gonna let you throw a party. Oh, cousin, I'm sure she's gonna be very understanding. It's my birthday, for crying out loud. It's not your birthday! Alright, boys, let's go. If I have to look at these smelly, sweaty kids one more second, I'm gonna scream. If they were in my house, I would literally punch a hole through the wall. So, did you tell my mom yet that you invited the entire school over to our house for your birthday party? I was actually hoping that you could talk to her cousin and then you could take the blame for me. No, I'm not gonna take the blame for you. Oh, now who could that be at this hour? You're in so much trouble. Hello? Hi! Why was Billy at my front door? Don't look at me, Mom. Look at him. I don't even know what's going on. I'm not sure who to believe. Now who could that be? Hello? Howdy. We're here for the birthday party. What is all of this talk about a birthday party? He invited the entire school over for his birthday party. My birthday's in March. How could I have a party? Now who could that be? The nerd? Richard? Let's find out. Who is it now?
Sup, bro? We're the 8th graders. We're here for little Johnny's party.
I see. Well, happy birthday. I can't believe we have Mr. Raleighworth as our teacher for another school year. Mr. Raleighworth isn't allowed at our school anymore because he's mean to children. That's Mr. Jollyworth, a completely different guy. Ned, are you dumb? That's clearly Mr. Raleighworth wearing a hat and a wig as his disguise. Students, this will be the most miserable school year of your entire lives, and I personally cannot wait to see all of you cry. Now, did anyone read the assigned 5,000-page book that I sent out this summer? I did! I read the book 3 times this summer! Quiet, nerd! You make me furious! Sorry! Now, did anyone not read the book? I didn't do the summer reading. Why not? 'Cause I didn't want to? I like you, Richard. You're going to be my favorite student this year. Whatever. I can't believe Mr. Raleighworth didn't let us go to recess or gym class. And lunch! Don't forget about lunch! How could we not eat lunch? We have the worst teacher in the world. Hey cousin, today was my favorite day of all time. That's great to hear. First, Mr. Williamson sang songs, and then we learned our ABCs, and then we learned how to color, and then we ate cupcakes. Cupcakes? Yeah, and then we ended the day with 7 hours of recess. Where were you guys at recess anyway? We were in the classroom learning college-level trigonometry. My brain cannot handle that sort of information. I felt my head start to explode. I wish you guys were in my class with me. Wait, that's a great idea. Guys, let's transfer to my cousin's class. But I'm a couple years below you guys. I don't care. I could use a refresher on my ABCs. I forget the letter that comes after Z. I'm so glad we transferred to this class with a nice teacher. Even though we might be a bit too old for this class, I would still take any teacher over Mr. Raleighworth. Look at how colorful this classroom is compared to our old one. I love it here. Mr. Williamson is the best teacher ever. Here he comes now. Hello, students. Who's excited to learn? Is that new students I see? That's my cousin and his friends, Mr. Williamson. They're a bit too old for this class, but they're still excited to learn. Well, as long as they're excited, that's all that matters. Why don't you boys tell Mrs. Puppet your name? Well, go ahead, cousin. Tell Mrs. Puppet your name. My name's... Don't tell me. Tell Mrs. Puppet. What's your name? I think we're too advanced for this class. I think you're right. Mrs. Puppet scares me. Go on, tell her. Well, here we go again. Another back to school night. I hate these things. Usually I only have to deal with one teacher, but this time I have to deal with 2 because you guys are in separate classrooms. Oh no, Auntie. You don't have to worry about that. Cousin transferred to my classroom. What? I had to, Mom. My old teacher, Mr. Raleighworth, was a crazy person. He was so mean. Well, the good news is I only have to go to one classroom, I guess. I hope this teacher is very strict. Hello, parents! My name is Mr. Williamson. I am so excited to teach all of your students this year. My goal is to make sure that every child has a fun time. If they get questions right, they get a hug from Mrs. Puppet. But if they get questions wrong, they get a smack on the booty from Mr. Puppet. Oh, I am absolutely not keeping either of those boys in this classroom. Hey Kevin, is your dad's private chef gonna make us food tonight? Yeah, I'm hungry. I think our private chef is on vacation, so we might actually have to go somewhere to eat. Ugh, I hate going out to eat. Everyone always looks at us because we order the most expensive things on the menu. Dad, Kevin and my friends want to go somewhere to eat. Evan, stop pretending they're your friends. All right, boys, where do you want to eat? What about McDonald's? We can't be seen in McDonald's. We're way too high class. I'm fine with McDonald's. McDonald's works for me. McDonald's it is then. Get in the Ferrari or the Lamborghini. I don't care. Dad, McDonald's is for poor people. We can't be seen there. They have a dollar menu for crying out loud. Evan, stop your complaining, brother. You realize McDonald's has toys, right? Toys? I'm gonna get the most expensive one. Start up the Lamborghini.